This is the Daily Market Comment by Marios Hadjikyriacos. I'm Maria Pachurdis. Thanks for joining us at XM.com. Global markets have been thrown into turmoil in recent weeks as a perfect storm of bad news provided a reality check for investors. America is running out of fiscal stimulus, Europe is grappling with a second virus wave, and the biggest central banks seem to have decided they have done all they can for now. In the U.S., markets worry that the fight over the Supreme Court vacancy has poisoned politics and will overshadow everything else for now, making a bipartisan relief package look almost impossible on this side of the election. In Europe, virus cases have flared up again, raising fears that new targeted lockdowns may be looming, but without the gargantuan support measures we saw earlier, as government deficits have already exploded. All this has seen traders rotate away from equities in September and pile back into the safe warmth of the dollar, with the negative correlation between the S&P 500 and the greenback returning with a vengeance lately. But Friday did not follow this pattern. It was a rare session when both the dollar and equity markets rose in tandem. The recovery in stocks likely comes down to hopes that a U.S. stimulus deal isn't entirely dead after all. The market sell-off has evidently put enough pressure on politicians to water down their demands. While the Democrats' $2.4 trillion proposal is still a far cry from the $1.5 trillion deal the White House is open to, the two sides are clearly coming closer. The S&P 500 closed 1.6% higher, and E-mini futures imply another 0.6% gain at the open today. On the dollar side, the latest gains likely reflect genuine worries around Europe, with the popular narrative of European economic outperformance dying a painful death. Brexit talks will resume in Brussels, and the rhetoric has improved somewhat lately as both sides insist a deal can still be reached. This is what the market is saying today, too, as sterling is outperforming all its major rivals. In the U.S., Trump will meet Biden for their first debate late on Tuesday, and investors will be watching closely to get a sense of how different assets might react to the election. This was today's Daily Market Comment. Thanks for joining us at XM.com.